So Filipowski went to the Jazz with the second pick in the second round, so he can finally get that weight off his shoulders. He's going to go play for the Mormons in Salt Lake.
There's nothing like waiting all night not to get picked. End up to go to Utah. I mean, what a night the Filipowskis probably had.
He didn't go back either, Coach.
No,
I just saw the list of players that hung around to go in the green room, and his name wasn't on.
No,
it, so
he's
didn't
nowhere.
Come back.
He's nowhere near it. But let's
come back.
I think that's frankly, I think that's weak. I think it's immature, and I think it's weak. And I think that when you come to Brooklyn to get drafted, you have to realize you think you're hot Shaq until you find out you're not. I think anyone that's in Brooklyn for the 2 rounds should go to both rounds. It's that simple. Grow up. You're going pro. You're going to be selected on the second day. You should act like it's an honor to be drafted in the NBA, not blow it off and go home because you don't like it. I think it made him look weak, and I'm right.
Well, hey, listen, he's going to go to Utah, and at the end of the day, Danny Ainge seems to always seem to get it right. So he'll go to Utah. He kind of reminds me of Kelly Olynyk, who they had last year. They traded, obviously, to Toronto, so it kind of makes sense. But the Mogbo guy from San Francisco is so intriguing because he's got such intriguing versatility, right? He's kind of short. Right, but he kind of plays bully ball. He can play make. He's a really good defender. He can rebound the ball. Obviously, getting averaging a double a game last year. I know in the WCC, but still, San Francisco is still a pretty good team in the WCC. So it's a good pickup for Toronto.
What are the updates now in the second round that we have?
All right, so here's the stuff that's gone on since we last talked about it before the Lions share. So Tyler Smith from the G League Ignite went to the Bucks with the 33rd pick.
Right.
Next, Portland had the 34th. They trade that to the Knicks, Scotty. So the Knicks take Tyler Kolek. So the Blazers
They're going to love him.
So Kolek goes to the Knicks.
They are going to love him.
And they going back to Portland is, I believe, 3 second-round picks going in return.
So much for all those second-round picks.
Right.
They had 5 or 6 of them. Now they got 3 of them gone.
Right. They move up and get Kolek here. The Pacers and the Spurs swapped 35 and 36. So the Pacers will get Johnny Furpey from Kansas, Scotty. So he goes to Indiana. And Juan Nunez goes to San Antonio then. So 35 and 36, those two swap each other.
The kid Nunez, a really clean point guard from Spain. They, we called him Ricky Rubio. He's got that kind of game. They're going to love him in San Antonio for sure. And look, Furphy will fit in perfect at Indiana because it's a lot like Lawrence, Kansas, in the middle of nowhere. And I mean it. And I know, trust me, I went to Indiana. And I think the Knicks fans are absolutely going to adore Kolek. He's an incredible high-energy guy, great point guard, can do it all, never picks up his dribble, can dribble, drive, and dish with the best of them. I thought he was the best pure point in college basketball last year.
And he's a guy that, everybody wanted to get him last night at those 2 picks that they had in the first round that people want. We're talking Kolek at 24 and 25,
right.
And they were picking in the middle. So they end up, moving back, paying less, right? Which is what we were talking about with Coach. Going to cost a lot less and not guaranteed to be a second-round pick. And you get the guy that many people thought you could have got there to begin with.
I mean, look at his numbers. The way he shoots, incredible. Do you remember in the tournament when he would go underneath the basket and around the basket, and then he would end up in the paint and turn around and score from he'd look like he was going to take the ball back to the top of the key, but he'd spin back around and hit a floater in the lane. He has got all kinds of creativity in his bag of tricks for sure.